I think that, I mean, N1 for me was supposed to be their star player, right? The big time Opry is going to be, it's like Fallen's little brother essentially, right? When you look at it, just it should be just pure impact. But I feel like for Henny, it hasn't really shown that much, especially with import games. Yesterday, he didn't really have a good game versus Astralis. Lucas, however, had a really good game. So I just feel like that comes with pressure. That comes with experience. It comes with playing turns like this some more. But I definitely can see Henny stepping up when it actually matters. When it comes to, like, for example, versus this game versus Vega Squadron, I think that Henny's just gonna have a field day, right?
Okay.
Whereas like Lucas, I just see more of like a kind of stable kind of player. Whereas like Henny, you're looking into those kind of star performances.
Yesterday I saw a tweet, and I'm going to butcher this. I know I am, so forgive me. And I can't remember for the life of me who I saw its timeline on, but it was one of the regular CS:GO posters, I'm sure. And he said, "It seems astonishing to me that was it Lurpus?
Yeah.
Twin brothers have no team play between them."
Yeah, it was definitely Lurpus.
I mean, and he's got a point, hasn't he? Because yesterday they were a bit loose at times with some solo plays and steaming into the bomb site without any cover and doing all the things that you just wouldn't expect a team that have got good cohesion and have played together for a while now would do.
Yeah, that's been an issue for Immortals for a very, very long time, and it mostly stems from having Phelps in the lineup, right? He's that wild card type of a player. You can give him a lot of freedom, but he's always going to do something different, and it's very difficult for the rest of the team to kind of adjust to that, right? That means that what you have to do around him is going to change all the time, and that's inconsistent in its own right, and that makes it difficult to establish team play over a very long time. And for Immortals back then, I mean, it was the way they would win games. It was Phelps and Henny creating those openings and making those picks, and then just the rest of the team working around that. And that's something that's going to get you upset wins. It's going to get you, a deep tournament run every now and then, but you're never going to be a consistent contender in today's CSGO landscape with that type of a play style. And I think they are aware of that, and it's something that Immortals have been trying to work on in recent times.
Both teams just getting themselves ready to the lobby, and we will get into the vetoes fairly shortly, no doubt. Let's turn our attention to map choices and how important they'll be. They're important in every match, obviously, but these two teams and the various ways that they look at maps. Janko, how do you feel their depth is right now?
I think it's fairly similar. One thing that goes Vega's way is that the two maps they don't play, Cobble and Overpass, are generally strong maps for Immortals. So in any case, they are going to end up on something that's going to be beneficial for them. I would expect their third veto to be actually Mirage, which is, again, a map that Immortals did veto yesterday, but you would look at it and think, okay, this is a good Immortals map. That being said, Immortals gets rid of Nuke, and at that point, with Cash, Inferno, and Train, depends where they want to take it. You would maybe imagine they don't want to play Train. Hasn't been the best map for them, and also if they pick it, Vega gets to start the CT. So probably something between Inferno and Cash. For Vega, I think Inferno would be more beneficial because what we've seen from them in terms of how they approach the map at the major qualifier, some aggression on the CT side, I think that's something that maybe can catch Immortals a little bit off guard and could give Vega upset potential with a strong start.
Are you surprised at all, Robin, with the map pool that we've seen so far?
Not necessarily. I think that with the new veto system, I think, we don't have the randomizer anymore, right? So you're definitely going to
unless you're G2.
Unless you're G2, I mean, you can go that route as well. You put the faith into the coin. No, but not necessarily. I think that especially for this matchup right here that Janko was touching on, I think that actually just looking at veto, I think Vegas has a chance here, because if you look at their best maps, these are maps that you're going to be playing here today versus Immortals, and we're talking about like Cash, Inferno, possibly even Train. Yeah, if I was Vega, I would be more than happy to have either come into this game with either Inferno or Cash.
I think Vega wants Inferno, and Immortals probably want to go for Cash there, because yes, Cash, Vega has 3 wins on it, but those are all from the CIS minor, and a couple of them have been very, very close games.
Okay, actually, Nuke and Cash are banned.
They veto Cash themselves. Nuke is a standard one, that's no surprise, but I guess the Cash ban is probably them wanting to veto between that and Inferno. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe they want to float Mirage as well.
Let's see where Vega go. They've banned Cobble and Overpass so far.
Those are the 2 standard ones. So this is where I would expect them to veto Mirage.
Do you think so, or do you feel like maybe they want to? Because they played it an awful lot in the past, and they were good online with it. I know they didn't necessarily back that up with some land play, but they've seemingly done well on it. I mean, I take your point. I think Immortals, they'll look at it and think, maybe we don't want to play them on that map.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that Vega has better chances on the maps that would be left in the pool, right?
Right.
The train
Inferno.
and Inferno mostly.
Yeah, our Newcastle was fan first.
They're
What
thinking
else
about
maps
it
do we have
very.
left?
This is like
We have
maybe
Mirage left.
maybe caught
Yeah,
them a little bit off
Mirage,
guard.
Train, and Inferno. are the
Maybe
last
they were
three.
expecting Immortals to veto Mirage already. But yeah, it's they are putting a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
It seems like I'm not really sure why, because with the 3 maps still in the pool.
Oh, so they've gone for the Inferno ban in the hope, I guess, that Immortals pick Mirage, but there's Train in there.
There's Train there as well.
Mm.
I think for like both
Yeah,
of those maps.
So Immortals are going to pick Train.
Yeah. This is a tricky one, because, as I said, you would maybe expect them to stay away from this map, because that gives Vega the chance to start on the CT side.
Yeah.
And Vega did have some success at the major qualifier on the map, obviously beating Optic Gaming, right? Who were in underperformed at the tournament,
Yeah.
but you could see that Vega was comfortable playing the map at least. So
Yeah. I mean, the 2 games that they played on Train, they were pushing the inner bomb site. I remember ferociously in the first 7 or 8 rounds, really putting a huge amount of pressure until they got kind of figured out.
yeah, this is for